Hey everybody, happy Friday, happy September. Alan Weber from the Mayor's Office. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you're getting ready for the fall. School, I hope, is off to a good, safe start. Let's all continue to do our very best to stay safe. Here's some data about our COVID-19 situation. We ended the month of August strong. The 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st, we had 3 cases, 5 cases, 4 cases, 3 cases. The 1st of September, 2 cases. The 2nd, 5 cases. And then yesterday, we ballooned up to 12 new cases. So obviously, we can keep it down when we focus on it. And this 3-day weekend, this Labor Day weekend, this Zozobra night weekend is a time to be very careful. The governor is issuing new orders, has issued new orders that start today, take effect with hotels open to more visitors, with people coming from different states having a relaxed quarantine period when they arrive here as our guests. All of that says that the governor is weighing and continues to weigh the performance we are providing in terms of safety, security, and health, as well as the impact on our economy, our jobs, paychecks, ability for people to make ends meet. As we reopen, we need to stay safe. That's the whole principle of the Santa Fe Promise. Safe, open, together. 12 is not a great number. So think about this weekend. Think about having fun, enjoying the beautiful fall weather, enjoying being outdoors, enjoying knocking tables with chairs to make sound while the mayor's speaking. If that's your thing, it's okay, Joe, no problem. But seriously, we're really on the cusp of bending the curve. We're on the cusp of opening up even wider. I continue to check with the governor's office on a regular basis on some of the concerns that people email me about regularly. Where are we with the ice rink? Where are we with the museums? Where are we with favorite activities? And I think you can see what the governor's team is doing is watching the numbers. It's data driven. And as we drive down the rate of spread, she and her team open up the opportunity for us to shop, eat indoors, go to our favorite places. Pretty soon, I expect, if we keep making progress, we'll see other things opening up. So this weekend's going to be a big one. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'll talk about Zozobra in a minute. 3-day weekend in honor of Labor Day. But as we have fun, as we enjoy family and friends, as we go into the fall and enjoy the smells of the fall and the beautiful season change, let's not lose focus on the rate of infection. Stopping the spread lets us open up more activities. And as visitors come, let's remember the more we model the right behavior of our own community, the more we wear pins that say the Santa Fe Promise, or wear face coverings to indicate that in Santa Fe this is how we do things, the more we'll be sending the message to visitors and guests who may be arriving from Colorado, other states that are having a low rate of infection as well, that we have a community promise that we're going to take care of each other, look after each other, stay calm, stay focused, stay respectful, and take care of our community. So that's where we are with COVID-19. Tonight, Zozobra, virtual Zozobra. Here's the phenomenal, beautiful poster every year. This one is great fun. I gather if you download the cool app, you can make it move and watch him dance and go up in flames. So check it out, and be sure to check out the burning of Zozobra on TV. Don't come to Fort Marcy. We're trying to keep everybody safe. There is no public admittance. It's all virtual, which should be safe and fun. It's on KOAT tonight. You can check out the details at burnzozobra.com. You got to wait for the sun to go down, a little bit of darkness to settle in. There'll be a beautiful show. We'll have the national anthem, the kickoff, and it'll be great. And if ever there was a year that deserved to be burned, it's 2020. So this is a year where we can all do our own private gloom and doom slips and make them go away, but do it safely. Do it from home. Take part. Get your family together with a TV going, a little popcorn, and watch Zozobra burn. It should be fun, but make it safe. No admittance. Don't come to the park. Don't expect to get in. Stay home. Stay safe. Watch it on KOAT. It'll be a great show. Other things that are going on. A couple of reminders. The census. We're getting down to the short strokes with the census. And we continue to see New Mexico lag behind in terms of folks filling out the questionnaire online. When we don't get complete counts, we don't get the money we deserve. My2020census.gov will get you the questionnaire, and then you fill it out. It takes 5 minutes, all done. Money to solve our needs, to meet your needs, to help with community services, to help with infrastructure, to help with kids and seniors. This is money that comes from the federal government. It's our tax dollars. If we don't get it, somebody else will. And so let's get our share, and let's keep our congressional representation, and let's all be counted. Everybody counts. You count. Make sure you fill out the census. My2020census.gov. The other thing that is coming up on us is the election. And you can request an absentee ballot online. You can go to sos.state.nm.us. You can call the county clerk's office, 986-6280, and request an absentee ballot. You can also register to vote. If you haven't registered to vote, now's the time. There is a great deal of concern across the country that people will not vote or that their vote won't be counted. Every vote counts in this year's election. It is one of the most important in any of our lifetimes. It will determine from top to bottom of the ticket the direction that our country and our community takes. Just like your voice counts for the census, voting is everybody's right and everybody's responsibility. So please register. If you want to vote absentee, request the ballot now, or alternatively, begin to make your plan for how you will vote. Make sure you have a specific plan about what you're going to do to make sure your vote is cast and counted. This year, it's more important than ever. This coming up, a pop-up art show at La Fonda on the Plaza. It's going to be fun. It's tonight, if I have my specifics correct. September the 4th, preview night, 5:30 to 7:30 at La Fonda. Saturday, also 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And there's a Sunday, 11 to 4 p.m. This is a way to support our artists. That it's also fun. It's a chance to get out, get a bite to eat, wear a mask, stay safe, practice social distancing, use hand sanitizer. But it's another activity to go check out. We're coming back to life here. We're opening up. We're having fun. We're getting things going. We're supporting our local merchants. We're helping people get their paychecks by getting out and being a part of the community. But we got to do it in a way that's safe. Obviously, the big news that I want to spend a minute on is Labor Day. And Labor Day this year like everything else, is affected by COVID-19. It's been a federal holiday since 1894. Research done by Mary Freitas, our able local history buff. President Grover Cleveland was the person who brought it to us. Back then, it was all about labor unrest and strikes being met with violence by the people who were the wealthiest Americans, the robber barons, who tried to suppress organized labor. Well, we don't have robber barons suppressing organized labor with armed weapons, but we do have a really difficult time in America to recognize the rights of our workers and to thank our workers, whether they're organized or not, to recognize our first responders who have stood up to rescue us from COVID-19, going into our homes when people need help, whether it's police or fire, EMTs, recognizing that they put themselves at risk to help us, or the firefighters who were up battling the blazes and keeping us safe, or the men and women who work in those essential jobs in restaurants, hotels, all kinds of people stocking the shelves in the grocery stores, providing checkout service, making sure our pharmacies are open and that we can get the prescriptions that we all need. City and county employees, state employees who are continuing under difficult, challenging circumstances to make sure that all of our essential services are still performed. This Labor Day is different. This Labor Day, we need to stop and say thank you to somebody in our lives who is performing those kinds of essential services. We still have a long way to go for people to earn the living wage they need. We still have a long way to go for people to have their rights in the workplace recognized. We still have a long way to go for equal pay for equal work. A lot of justice still needs to be delivered. But what we have been getting from all of our workers in the last 6 months is extraordinary service, extraordinary selfless devotion to keeping us going as a community and as a country. Some of it has been very dangerous, like fighting fires or performing personal health missions for people who are suffering from COVID-19, our nurses and doctors and emergency room people willingly exposing themselves to danger. Some of it is now happening as schools open with teachers and caregivers, making sure that our kids and families are really safe and meeting the opportunity to provide education and safe oversight, safe daycare under difficult and challenging circumstances. So if you have a chance this weekend, if you see somebody who's working at a checkout station, somebody who's a police officer, a firefighter, an EMT, somebody who is providing those kinds of extraordinary essential services, somebody who is picking up your trash, somebody who is cutting down the weeds in a park or in our medians, somebody who's answering the phone when you have a complaint. Take a minute and say thank you. Tell them you appreciate them. Offer a pat on the back. And remember that we are all working toward saving our community from COVID-19, opening our community for economic opportunity, and at the same time, standing together, standing strong, standing firm, and standing respectfully and gratefully to all the men and women who keep things going, keep things working, keep us going as a city. So take a minute and say thanks. It is a federal holiday. It's a local holiday, but it's also a moment of reflection and appreciation and gratitude. So take a minute and do that. While you're doing it, Stay safe. Wear your own face covering. Use a little hand sanitizer just to be safe. Have a very, very lovely weekend as we head into the fall. Enjoy Zozobra tonight from the safety of your own family home and sofa. It's going to be a good show, a fun show. We're very, very grateful that the Kiwanis folks are able to do this safely for us. We'll be watching and cheering and putting our own cares and woes behind us. So have a lovely weekend. Have a safe weekend. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. Let's all take care of our community. And I will see you next week.